Howdy y'all, getting started today. Let me make sure I get everything pulled up here. Alright, cool. Let us do this thing, yeah? Shot himself in the data room. Like him going in the library in 7. Hey, Cat. Right on time, man. Didn't want to miss any Crisis Core today? Go ahead and do some missions. God, there's so many missions in this game. It's very stressful.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, how you doing, Cat? How's it been?
Modulating phase.
I should probably steal.
Power surge.
Oh yeah. Like a great way to open the fight today.
Here we go! Go, go, go!
Let's see the benefit of that poison attack material we've got here. Looks like poison also will interrupt their attacks. It's pretty cool.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Hey Matt, how's it going? I was cracking up, you made it like immediately when I started. You really want to see some Crisis Core. Man, I got my cure.
Concentrate. I'm feeling it! I'm really feeling it! Later! Yeah! Yeah!
Modulating phase.
Getting all these modulating phase. Cool, man.
Yeah! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Starting up Final Fantasy VII
Activating
proper
combat
today.
mode.
Pretty exciting. Looks like a lot of enemies are immune to poison.
Modulating phase.
Hey, okay, guys, how's it going, man?
Power surge.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck with your praying there, Zach. Good steal. There we go.
Launch A phase.
Oh my god. I don't need one of these, but okay.
Power surge.
The game just really wants me to be full on health.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I wasted $10 today buying the recent Steam release of Final Fantasy VII, figuring, hey, you know, I'll give them some money. It might be more convenient to play Final Fantasy VII on this recent Steam release than it would be on an emulator. That's not true. The recent release, you have to be online to
Activating
play
combat
it.
mode.
Bring it on.
It doesn't work with a controller, at least not in a way that's convenient. Like, it has microtransactions. Hey John, how's it going, dude?
Launch A phase.
So we're gonna do that the easy way today. We still gave Square Enix money, but I cannot recommend that you also buy the Steam version. Find some other way to buy it.
Conflict resolved.
That's our
Activating
enemy
combat
down
mode.
there that we want to fight.
Launch A phase. Power surge.
Alright, we're just getting these slot machine results for some reason.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Honor is so totally proven.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Too easy.
Activating combat mode.
It's Arimons. Oh, they're basically Arimons, if they're not called that. Right, the materia fusion system is making a lot more sense now that I'm stealing a whole bunch of extra materials. Like, why would I want to waste all these materia if they're kind of uncommon?
Yeah. Take that. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, right, I was hoping it would actually be much harder for me to stream. Like, it forces full screen mode, for example, which is difficult. And it's not a convenient full screen mode either. It's one that I can't really mess around with anything on my second monitor, which isn't really an option on stream. I was thinking about doing one of those HD texture packs or something as well.
Activating combat
Bring
mode.
it on.
Launch A phase.
I guess the microtransactions are not in any way required, but they're
Power
there.
surge.
Alright, mastered our steel materia. It's pretty exciting. It's just going to be chain slash since we
Here we
haven't
go.
unlocked Odin
Go,
yet.
go, go.
Conflict
They're
resolved.
stupid, like you totally don't need to use them, but it's like, oh, you can do microtransactions in order to max out your gil. Hey, we know this place. This is the Chocobo farm. 7 proper.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Yeah. Hot. Got him. Yeah.
That's really weird.
Oh yeah.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
man. Square
Activating
Enix is
combat mode.
an interesting company.
Hi. Take that.
Launch A phase.
Remember when they announced the Steam release of 7, and everyone thought it was going to be the HD re-release we've been hoping for.
Power surge.
This is
Our
the
kill
end.
streak, calling it an airstrike.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Got him.
Conflict resolved.
Right.
Activating combat
Yeah, I guess
mode.
sitting and drawing spells is easy to do, but not interesting to do. Is the thing. If it was challenging or interesting, then it would be fine, but the fact that it's just a time sink.
Yeah.
Modulating phase.
I've done the play the card game until you get all the ingredients to make the ultimate weapon. I'm gonna get to see the Ifrit.
Power
I
surge.
think that's Leviathan. That might be Bahamut, actually.
Got him. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, let's get this chest. Choco feather. Is that a accessory, maybe? Choco armlets. Adds Chocobo Stomp to the DMW. Huh. Oh. I'm glad we got this, what appears to be an optional treasure chest.
Activating
Because
combat
it
mode.
adds summons.
Hot. Hot. Later.
Conflict resolved.
Like, why would you want some of those? Some of those are... 8's not a particularly complicated
Activating
game
combat
either.
mode.
Like, that just seems excessive in a lot of cases.
Hot.
Right?
Hot. Hi. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
It's very suspicious.
Activating combat mode.
Hi. The end.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, I wonder if it is kids these days, if that's who it's intended for. Like, what is the intended market for that is my
Hi.
curiosity.
Modulating phase.
Is it like, oh, we can't get the kids into the Final Fantasies because they're too hard, so... Gotta make it easy to cheat.
Oh yeah.
Conflict
Steel is
resolved.
never gonna leave our bar. I know it's a waste of experience since it's a mastered materia, but... Yuffie? That is on the list of things I ain't trying to hear. Oh, she's the one that sent me the text message. Yuffie does that same animation in Final Fantasy 7. It's actually much better in this one. Sort of like the Hojo laughing animation. Appreciate those little references. Oh, life is pain, Yuffie. Barrier. Now, is that a spell? Because that might actually be useful. GF fights, where I can't dodge. Who's texting me? To the spam folder. It is. Reduces physical damage, reduces magic damage. I feel kind of compelled to use both of those, to be honest. It might be excessive, but I mean, Libra is really nice. I could do without HP up. I guess I need to have some form of, yeah, let's do barrier and barrier. Yeah, I feel like we're not going to use them in most fights, but that way we at least have them available. I bet that will significantly help in that, we'll do one more mission. We're going to do the Bahamut very hard mission that we died against before. And see if that spares us. Curious to see how long that effect lasts as well. So I want to say that was... see if we can find it. It's one of these. This one.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
So first we gotta get a sense of how long it actually lasts to see if it's worthwhile.
Power surge.
I want to read the business requirements document or the technical design spec for this game. Like, why are those little pop-ups during the slot machine? Whose vision was that, and why was it so critical to them for it to occur? You know? Can we steal anything from it? That'd be cool. Ooh, can steal. That's something that's useful. Oh, let's take advantage of that, yeah.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Okay. Sang.
Is this the end?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
So he says, is this the end? Or is this the enemy maybe? Hey, welcome back, Cat.
Modulating phase.
Yeah, kill him just through modulating phases? Very possibly.
Is this the end?
No, he says, is
I'm
this
trying.
the end?
I'm trying.
Looks like barrier and M barrier is still up, so that's good to know. Up to Mega Flare. Let it run this time. I like to try to get a rematch against Bahamut Fury so we can see the cutscene that I skipped yesterday. Let's see if that's something that's easily unlockable. Raptors. Watch it do like 20 damage. It's gonna hit, but it's not gonna kill me. Yeah, see? M barrier and barrier, which are still in effect. Seems like a really high value ability. We'll see if that remains true, but...
Modulating phase.
If M barrier and barrier just, they last for a whole battle, I'll just use them all the time. Come on, Ifrit. That's not Ifrit. That's not Ifrit at all. Hey, we're gonna... Blizzard build up. Cool. Guard. Up. Today we learned
Modulating phase.
M barrier and barrier do not last the whole battle. They do last a very long time, but not for the whole battle.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Definitely easier with barrier and M barrier. Ooh. God damn it. We have to do these missions if we want to get summons and stuff. Alright, we gotta keep doing missions, guys. We'll do it until 2:30 and then we'll move along. That's cruel, though. We'll keep doing these materia hunter quests. I think getting all the materia is probably pretty important in the long run. Don't see the enemy. Seems to be part of the shtick with these missions is you kind of want to hang out around the edges. Decent amount of hit points. Okay. Not gonna question it.
Later. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Oh. It's just not a... No, it's an invisible wall. Okay. Good to know, good to know. There's our enemy we want. A beeline it from here.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
I like when we get healing wave because it gives us a ton of hit points.
Power surge.
Wait, what? You get criticals when you're behind the enemy? Is that a for real thing, Cat?
Good luck.
Thanks.
I thought criticals were just random generation, but if you get something for getting behind them, then let's do that all day. Oh wow, you're not kidding. Man, that would have been helpful a while ago. Thanks, Cat.
Conflict resolved.
Well, shit.
Activating combat mode.
Good to know, good to know. I've not been doing it right. I feel like it does so much extra damage when it's critical that that's always worth it. Look at that. It's like double damage. You can get 3 attacks off, as long as it doesn't take you as long as it would take to punch him 3 times
Conflict
in front.
resolved.
That's really good. That is a pro tip, sir. Thank you.
Activating combat mode.
Good looking out, as they say. And I feel like I should, if it's not critical, I'm doing something wrong, right? I'm in the wrong spot.
Modulating phase.
Right? Yeah. No kidding. I mean, there's multiple reasons to want to be behind them too, in addition to it being critical. It's just they're harder for them to hit you, so.
Prove your honor to me.
Oh man,
I got it.
honor's gonna be hella proven.
Conflict resolved.
No, we're gonna get this time. Region. Take it. Region's pretty good. I do kind of have option paralysis when it comes to materia that I have equipped. Stick with this materia hunter. Mystery materia, very hard. Interesting. Okay. Anything behind me? This is the classic video game thing to do. Aha! If you start somewhere and there's something behind you, you should turn around and go look at that immediately. Let's review that stuff, huh? We know we want that Venom Shock, that's pretty exciting, but what else do we have? Halves damage from fire-based attacks. Huh? Pretty good. It has a bigger... I mean, it's not consistent, but it's a pretty huge effect when it happens, so...
Activating combat mode.
Mandragoras? Oh, they are Mandragoras. Called it. Yeah, so it looks like criticals are only when you're behind an enemy.
Oh yeah.
They don't happen
Resolved.
randomly. It's good to know.
Activating combat mode.
Mandragoras. They're a mythological creature that is screaming plants. You guys have anything worth stealing, I wonder? Suna. Ouch. I do like that having your hit points break over the maximum.
Conflict resolved.
Like, it really rewards you for never getting hit. The alternative would be play the game and go ahead and just get hit and just cast Cure every now and then. But if you can avoid ever getting hit, your HP can get really, really high. It's a pretty cool looking dude
Activating
down
combat
there.
mode.
Cat, I would have played this whole game not knowing that critical thing if you hadn't told me. I've been a very unhappy person.
Conflict resolved.
They were silenced. Let's take care of that. Yeah. We can't cheat it in this game either. Just having remedies is probably smart.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
Hungry.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Looks like the kind of enemy you'd have to feed something to in a typical Final Fantasy. Oh! Man! Screw this game! Every time they give me a really important item for doing an optional mission, they're telling me I can never stop doing missions. I said we'd go till 2:30, so we're gonna do one more mission and then we'll move along with the story. God damn it, though. Ugh. They can't be giving me summon materia from dinky bullshit random missions. Like, why would I get Odin from that fight? Why? Why? In what universe does that make any sense? Ooh, Cosmo Canyon. It's messed up, man. That's all I'm saying.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way. Yeah. Hot. Oh yeah.
Conflict
Yeah.
resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict
Stir Paralysis, I'm sure, is the thing that silences you.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, bombs. Cool. Well, we've got a blizzard. We want to kill these guys before they blow up, too.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, cool.
Activating combat mode.
Alright.
Conflict resolved.
Alright. Giving me really important materia, though, from these dinky little missions.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, interesting.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, well, what's the next one? Yeah. Does the DMW tell me... Oh, that's so frustrating. You have no idea how frustrating that is. I have to get all of those. Do we just keep doing missions? Why just keep doing missions, Cat? It's just you and me. If anybody else joins in, maybe we'll change it up, but right now... They're trying to tell me right now. Now, does the difficulty on these scale with your level, I wonder? I think so. I'm pretty sure this didn't used to say normal. We gotta finish all of Zack the Materia Hunter ones. Friday's a tough sell for streaming. Probably get away with cutting it out of my schedule.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
You get enough people a little bit later on. Oh, these dudes. Holy crap. Holy Jesus. Might take that attack up material. Matters all the time, right?
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Alright. I don't get this one very often.
You can do it, Zack.
Just how happy he
I'm on
is.
fire now.
Kat, are you going to be here when Final Fantasy VII starts in about 2 hours? And the reason I ask is you're going to see the way Cloud acts right out of the gate in Final Fantasy VII compared to Zack. Zack, who is a
Activating
delight.
combat mode.
Zack is a treasure.
Yeah.
Modulating phase.
Chocobo mode?
Power surge.
Okay. This game, man. Cool. Yeah, I'd like you to experience Cloud versus Zack. Zack is objectively the better character. Hey Pax, how's it going, man?
Modulating phase.
Astro Libra materia.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
For no reason though, the battle was already over, but that's cool. Hey, Patrick, that's the standard question. We're doing missions. So, Patrick, check this out. I'm like, okay, well, we should do some of these missions, yeah? Because we never do the missions, and we should just do them. And I do some random dinky bullshit mission. It's not important. Like, the enemy is this cute little like frog guy, right? And we finish the mission, and it's like, got Bahamut materia, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, the way that I'm supposed to get the Bahamut materia is to do random ass dinky mission. So now the game is telling me you must do every mission. Because if the only way to get Bahamut and Odin and Chocobo summon and all that fun stuff is to do the dinky bullshit missions, I'm gonna do all of them.
I got it!
That's ridiculous. You can't do that to me, man. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this mission and it's be like, here's a potion. Here's a high potion. No, they're giving out the important shit. Dinky ass bullshit. Yeah, so yesterday, what'd you miss? We got in a boss fight with Genesis, and he threw us onto the roof of a church, and we fell down the church, and what do you know it, we ran into Eris. She picked us up. Chocobo mode! Just cuz, guys. This Chocobo thing is another thing that I just unlocked from doing a random ass dinky mission. Anyway, we fell into the church, Eris picked us up, that must happen to her a lot. Dude's just falling from the sky. But interestingly, they did some nice callbacks to Final Fantasy VII, like, Zack gets up, and unlike, angsty Cloud, he's like being a fun gentleman immediately.
Conflict resolved.
He says he'll help Eris out in exchange for one date, which is something that Eris says to Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. So it looks like Eris picked up a lot of her behavior from Zack in this game. Right now we've got her cell phone number, she's texting us all the time. But yeah, Patrick, as long as it's just the three of us in here, which it might be, Fridays are pretty slow, we're just doing these missions because this game is mean. And it gives me important shit from these dinky ass, dumbass missions. Alright. And like, if it gave me the Odin materia because there was an optional mission you do where you fight Odin, like, that's one thing, right? It's like, okay, so I had to fight this really hard Odin boss, but it was a dumb little frog man. He didn't even attack me. It was like a free fight. It was like a magic pot battle. There was absolutely no reason for me to expect that I was going to get Odin. Okay. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna get anxiety too. I am anxious every moment that I look in the mission list, and I haven't done all of them. So, you know what? Screw it. I don't care who joins. We're doing nothing but missions today. This is... I've had it. I've had it, Crisis Core. Let me, update the game title.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it!
I'm really feeling it! So Kat introduced me to this game as a little bit more depth in the combat. If you can get behind an enemy and attack them, every attack is critical. I did not realize before. Look, there's like 4 things on there that wouldn't have been there. Alright. Odin hype. If you're not tapped in, you should tab in. You see the Odin graphic. graphics. Hey, Gamer Shadow. How's it going? Yeah, man. Doing Crisis Core. I'm gonna do 7 too today. I did, yes. Eventually on this channel we're gonna show how to make them. Do some demos, talk about where to pick them up, all that fun stuff.
Conflict resolved.
That was a pretty sweet Zantetsuken video right there. Stop Blade, man! So Gamer, this is my first time playing through Crisis Core. I've never played it before. And I'm like, well, I don't know if it's gonna be interesting, because look at all these missions, right? Like, I'm the kind of person that has to 100% every game, but it's pretty dull to just do the missions over and over and over when you're on stream. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to do one quick mission just for funsies. Why not? Let's see what we get from it. And this dinky-ass bullshit mission gave me Bahamut. And I'm like, okay, if you're going to give me the important summons, I need to do every mission, apparently. Yes, exactly, Apex. If you don't do the random-ass bullshit little frog dude mission, you don't get to see the Odin cutscene. Okay, we're doing it though. We're doing it. We got 2 more hours of Crisis Core before we switch to Final Fantasy VII proper. So we're just gonna keep at the mission grind. Let's equip that stop blade. That might be quite good if it's what I think it is. Oh no? Oh, what is it then? Oh, is it a spell? That could make sense if it was. I can sub it for. It is. Okay. Pretty expensive though. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. At first I thought, whatever, the missions are going to give you like high potions and elixirs and ethers and stuff, but if they're giving me important stuff, then... And that's not cool, man. Gotta do them all. Gamer, have you played any of the other Final Fantasy VII titles? I've only played 7, and then this is my first time playing this one. Oh, now I got ++, that's kind of cool.
Modulating phase.
I've never played Dirge's Cerberus or Before Crisis. Those are the other 2.
Prove your honor to me.
Yep. Same here, man. 7 as a kid and Crisis Core for the first time now. When we do the beat spreading streaming, I'll show off some of the other ones I have in my perk. So everything is not stoppable, it's good to know. That might be true. I've heard of it because it comes up when I look for Final Fantasy soundtrack stuff for my D&D game. I see Before Crisis pops up all the time. I don't know what the back of this thing. Maybe it doesn't have a back. Nope, I was wrong. It does. You have to watch for where it's attacking from.
Conflict resolved.
I actually know nothing about Before Crisis other than that it exists. Like, I don't know what character you play as, what kind of game it is.
Activating combat mode.
Poison Blade. Pretty good. I wouldn't have this Chocobo, you know? Poison's pretty strong in this game. Oh, you're the Turks. That's pretty cool. Nice. I have to check it out. I'm sure someone's done an English like fan translation of it. I haven't heard very good things about Dirge of Cerberus, so I've stayed away.
Here we go! Go, go, go! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Let's go right. Looks like that's where the chest is. That'd be pretty cool, man. I like this one. This is like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's used as the same engine as Kingdom Hearts. It's very close. It's pretty good, man. Attack and magic plus 10 prevents silence. We're getting silenced a lot too, which is pretty serious. This song reminds me of the Death Note soundtrack and makes me wonder if it's the same composer of Death Note.
Activating combat mode.
Hi!
Ah! Don't be spinning attacking me. I might need to get rid of Stop Blade. It's not particularly exciting. Doesn't really do what I want it to do.
Got him!
I feel like the missions would be less stressful if they introduced them to you more slowly, like required you to do more story missions before they would unlock. Because it's like, you do the very first story mission and they give you like 30 missions a year. Yeah, I was noticing that too. Like, whatever the edge is, whether it's the edge of the cliff or the wall itself. That would be helpful. Basically, you gotta look for the chests and then look for the monster that's already outside before combat actually begins. Yeah, I'll totally do that. Thanks, man.
Modulating phase.
Especially since we're all missions today. You know, in case Knights of the Round drops from a, I don't know, Mandragora.
Good luck.
Thanks!
You go fight a Leafer from Final Fantasy VI, and it drops Knights of the Round.
Modulating phase.
I hope we get this one. This one's really good. It lets us do lots of summons and
Power
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the voice acting's pretty bad in this. It uses a lot of the same voice actors that were in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 had good voice acting, but like Mia Savari is a very bad Eris. The guy they got from Cloud isn't very good. The guy who does Zack isn't bad. Angeal is like almost hilarious. The Japanese has like the Yosh Domoi.
Power surge.
And it's easier to take it seriously when you don't know that they're saying,
Is this the end?
Zack,
I'm trying!
what you have
I'm
to
trying!
do is embrace your dreams and have honor. That's Tetsuya Nomura's writing though. That's what you do when you leave a series direction to the main character artist. Ow. That's actually not worth doing at all, is it? Good to know. Gamer, did you know that the Japanese have the opposite preference? Like, typically the way it works is they'll make the game in Japanese, and then they'll release it in the US with some extra features. A classic example is Final Fantasy X.
Power surge.
And then they'll re-release it in Japan with even more features and with the English voice acting with Japanese subtitles.
Concentrate.
They prefer English, we seem to prefer Japanese.
I'm really feeling it.
Conflict resolved.
What do we get? Status word. It is giving us some pretty important stuff, like we're getting level 2 materia that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. We just gotta keep at it. Sitting here at this save point, doing missions. Same with Kingdom Hearts. I guess Kingdom Hearts makes more sense because it's Disney characters. Yeah, you'll see when they do the re-release that includes US features, they include the English voice track. Alright, let's just do what status were. Matching those of equipped materia. Oh, that's kind of neat. So if I have like silence equipped, it protects me from silence. Alright, moving along. Hell in the Wasteland. Abnormal electromagnetic field. Okay. So, gamer, you're telling me just hug the wall. No. And I won't get into any fights until I get to the one I need. No, you're not kidding. Cool. It's helpful info, thank you. It looks like the chests aren't always particularly
Activating
impressive.
combat mode.
Bring it on! Take that!
Modulating phase.
Right, I think that might be the impetus for it in Kingdom Hearts, since it's Disney characters.
Power
That's why
surge.
they might want English audio.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah! I'm on fire now!
Thanks, Cisne.
Got him!
Pretty good. Heavenly.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
I think the heavenly status in the top left indicates that I'm much more likely to get 7s on the DMW reel. Elemental weapon, I'm sure, is an actual materia, isn't it? Yeah. Elemental strike. Add equipped materia's elemental attributes to attacks. That might not actually be a good idea. If I could change materia in the middle of battle, maybe, but unless if I know what element I'm going up against, I don't want to accidentally be healing an enemy every time I attack it, you know? Hell in the mines. Okay. So long as we're fighting enemies that don't have instant attacks, like, you know, the summon monsters that just do a cutscene and hit you, you can't avoid it, we can just keep pushing these missions regardless of difficulty. Diamond gloves, that's cool. Pretty good system, man. Hug the wall thing. Appreciate it.
Activating combat mode.
That works most of the time, looks like. I feel like enemies have a encounter that's just on the screen, like, you can't see it, but if you walk into a specific part of each room, you trigger it.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a bridge gun
Activating
here, and I'm
combat
dodging it, yeah. I imagine it's just a rectangle that's on the bridge. Hey, thanks for following, Kamer. It's good to have you.
Yeah! Yeah!
You are my 75th follower. 75, buddy.
Power surge.
Maybe we'll get 77 today during Rise to 7.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Patrick or Kamer, have you ever tried to do the build in Final Fantasy 7 where your characters always have 7,777 hit points?
Conflict resolved.
I have never done it myself.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah. Take that.
Modulating phase.
Nightmare breath for you, bro.
Power surge.
Alright. Oh, and a level up. Right? You and me both, buddy. Although I played that game enough times that
Is this the end?
I'm trying.
I've thought about
I'm
doing it.
trying.
we'll talk about it when we start 7.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
staying up all night when 7 first came out. My buddy and I, we rented a PlayStation 1. I was 10 years old, 1997. Yeah. No memory card, got as far as we could. I think we got to like the train graveyard or something like that. And there might be another chest in there, but
Activating combat mode.
2 of them, huh? Hypno crown. Ow! Okay, they're not messing around. I need to use that M barrier.
Power surge.
Cool. Take it. Good materia to level up as well.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
I'm suspicious that they kept the Final Fantasy VII names, which I don't think were meant to be incorrect. Like, shouldn't M barrier be Shell, not M barrier? Because they still kept Thundaga, Furaga. They hadn't fixed that in the American Final Fantasy games until Final Fantasy VIII.
Power surge.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
Oh, those criticals. Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Alright. Alright. Cool. Sky high. Cool. We still want this. Yeah, I think that's kind of what we're looking for. Let's do our next mission here. Let's see what it is. On the plains. Sure. I think that difficulty tag, it's got to scale with your character level or something because they all say very hard.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, we gotta go take care of that bomb. Fortunately, Blizzard is fairly easy to dodge.
Modulating phase.
Like I was saying, like, who wrote the requirements document, the tech spec for this game? It was like, you know what we need to have? We need to have a slot machine. Check it out. During the slot machine, we need to pop up some images from the cutscenes.
I'm trying.
Every
I'm
now
trying.
and then. And it has no discernible effect on the slot machine, but it looks cool. And everyone else at Square is like, alright dude, we can do that I guess. If that's what you want. Oh, I want it.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
No bomb in this one, so we don't have to be quite as careful.
Power surge.
Hooray! And we get a level up. Pretty great.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Let's go do the same thing. Let's take out the bomb first.
Modulating phase.
Holy crap! We got one hit. Unless if this is going to save us, which I don't think it's going to.
Power surge.
I don't think it can, yeah. Alright, so we found our limit. This is a mission where it's hard enough that even when we have our limit broken on our hit points, we get killed in one hit. So, let's keep that in mind. Do the missions actually give a level next to them? Because that would be nice. No, it just says very hard. Keep doing the Yuffie missions. I always called her Yuffie when I was growing up.
Activating combat mode.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Alright, see a chest down there. Hugging the walls. Pretty productive so far. See a chest down there too, so let's just do that. Ooh. I like jump. Alright, what do we sub out for jump? Cool. Well, it's really expensive from an AP perspective. Oh, really? Master Steel gives me 50% AP. It's a pretty huge deal. Okay. We got enough stuff to level up, so.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay. Get this chest. Looks like the enemy's further down the path over here.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Man, Summon Height. I haven't seen Ifrit yet, so. Nope, so it would have been Leviathan if we had Leviathan. It's gonna give us Chain Slash, I think, since it's a silhouette. So I think that's Leviathan's silhouette.
Here we go! Go, go, go! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Word Leviathan originates in the Old Testament, listing of some mythical
Activating
beasts.
combat mode. Modulating phase. Power surge.
don't have Cloud yet. So we don't actually get to summon.
Here we go! Go, go, go!
Enemies everywhere!
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Hey Yuffie. Man. Not even trying to hear that. Taking my treasure. I still got something though, so it's fine. Got a text message again. Who texted me? Looks like it was Yuffie. Treasure hidden by Shinra's PR department. I really like this game's UI. It is extremely clean. Like, look at that. That's, I don't know, just very nice. Say what you want about this game, but it's pretty polished. Hey, Indigo Flames, how's it going?
Activating combat mode.
Yeah! Later!
Conflict resolved. Activating
See him
combat
over
mode.
there.
Away! Yeah! Hot! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Ketchi's megaphone? Really? What does it do? What is it? Is it could be materia? Something's fishy, hold on. Oh, god damn it. Ah! Patrick, it gets worse. So I'm in another random ass dinky mission, right? And I open random ass chests in the middle of the map. Sometimes I miss those chests because they usually just have potions in them. And it has, check this out, Ketchi's megaphone. Adds courage boost to the DMW. So I just got another summon basically. This, like the, yeah, see, Ketchi, bottom right middle. This game, dude. Now maybe it's just that whenever you open a chest, there's a chance that that chest will contain like summon materia in it, or a summon item. And that just happened to be the one that had it in it. But they're giving me really bad anxiety.
Resolved.
I need to go back and like scrounge every map for every chest in case it has some random summon in it.
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Activating combat mode.
These eyeball monsters are usually called Arimons in Final Fantasy. Arimon is a feature from Zoroastrianism, which is the first dualistic religion.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Oh, I will, Kamer. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'll do it after the stream, so I don't give myself a heart attack. But that's what I get from it so far, right? It's gotta be random, man. It's gotta be... Every time you open a mission chest, you have a chance to get one of those items. Because I also got the Chocobo Feather from a random chest. But I don't know, it was a Shinra mission, right? So... It would make sense if you got... I don't know, man. The game keeps reminding me that I gotta keep grinding out these missions. Haha! So, video gamer's lesson, always turn around at the beginning of a level because there might be something immediately behind you. Google's amulet. No? Is that like the Moogle charm from Final Fantasy VI? Oh no! It's another summon, isn't it? It's totally another summon. It is. Adds Moogle power to the DMW. Supports materia growth. Yeah, look, there's Moogle, bottom right. I notice it looks like there's a Tonberry and a Cactuar on there, and maybe that's a magic pot in the bottom right. If I know my silhouettes. I recognize one of the summons is Leviathan, one is Cloud, and I don't know the... Shiva's got to be on there, so Shiva's got to be the bottom middle. So I guess I don't know who's between Bahamut and Odin.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way!
Okay, it's got to be right.
Hot! Hi! Take that!
Modulating phase.
Alright, careful this guy. Hooray! This enemy model is the enemy in a Shinra headquarters in Final Fantasy VII proper that drops the Hard Edge, which is the first upgrade for Cloud's sword. Obviously a very improved
Activating
graphic.
combat mode.
Hi! Hi! Yeah!
Conflict
Genesis
resolved.
Divers. Elixir. Don't think I'll ever use that elixir. Maybe we'll save it for the final boss fight. I wonder when they do the Ketchy megaphone if they go ahead and spoil the Ketchy Reeve thing. Draenra. Ooh. That might be a replacement for Cure. Although it also might not work on undead enemies. What I want now is Draenra Blade. Hey Tits and Grits. Try to make things that let you steal health passively whenever you attack. That's usually good. We can do some materia fusion with it and see what we can make. I'm interested enough in that as a capability. I feel like it's reasonable for it to exist as well. Nope. Don't like anything just yet. We won't sit here and do this too long. Aerial Drain. Well, that's closer to what I was thinking. I think these are just all going to be Draenra. Try some of these more complicated ones. Yeah, Draenra. Same deal. Try Dark Fire. Draenra. Seems kind of cool. We only have one of those two things right now. Let's hold off on it. I would feel comfortable getting rid of Cure. I guess that might bite me in the ass if we fight a undead enemy. Usually, if you use Drain on an undead enemy, it has the opposite effect. But we'll give it a try for funsies. And while we're at it, let's move these around. This really should be first because we're going to use it most of the time. Hits and
Activating
grits from the
combat mode.
Bring it
club.
on!
Works as advertised. I haven't tried jump yet. Ooh, I like that.
Take that!
AoE damage. Can we get it to do critical damage? We can. That's cool.
Got him!
Conflict resolved.
It is also functions as a dodge. Maybe we'll find like a Dragoon Boots item later that makes that a better attack.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah! Yeah!
So you can kind of jump over enemies with it too. It's pretty good range.
Yeah! Yeah!
Get it. Ah. Ouch.
Got it!
Conflict resolved.
Yuffie. Vital Slash. Just curious to see what that is. Let's check it out. Must be materia then, yeah? Enables critical hits with every strike. I don't know, that's pretty sweet. Drain Row was cool, but it was healing for significantly less than Cure, so let's just bring Cure back. Jump is cool, but I don't know if it's worth a whole slot. Sub it out for Vital Slash and see how it does. Looks like we got a text message from Yuffie. Okay, moving along. Treasure Princess is threatening to fire me. Dear. Checking behind us, 'cause that's how we do. Pretty long tunnel behind us. This might pay off. Aha! Secret treasure chest. Inside of the secret tunnel. Move around here. There's another chest. So, yeah, it looks like it's just going to be in that room all the way to the west, since the other area is blocked off. Let's go do it. Portable Ops, Metal Gear Solid game for the PSP, has a lot of little missions like this that reuse maps. Mountain Chocobo Armlet. That's a pretty big boost. We're not really using AP right now, but hold on to that. Could be the red Chocobo. Furaga. Alright. Down to business. Forget Blizzard. We were trying to get Blizzard leveled up so we could try to make Blizzara, but if we're gonna get Furaga right there. Please take it.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way!
Dorky threat. Hey Guzzmeister, how's it going?
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Who'd you have you? Have you played Crisis Core before? Zach, you should start guessing that this is gonna happen. There you go, Zach. It only took you 6 tries. Do not trust Yuffie. Text message from her. Nasty pictures. Oh, gross. Marine case. Generous science department. It's the last one. That one might actually be a big deal. Let's do it. Okay. What's up, TJ Roxa? No treasure chest behind me that time. Yeah, I'm starting to suspect that the chests just not only generate randomly, but have random contents in each mission. If that's true, then I should probably open them, because the more I open, the more likely it is I'm going to get summon items, like the Moogle one I just got. But also, I don't need to panic if I skipped one in some random mission. I don't think that the end of mission rewards are random, though, and that's how I got the Odin materia from the random little frog monster, so... Is it like a Catoblepas? Looks like one. This might be a little tough. We're gonna give it a shot though. Look at that dude. Isn't he gnarly looking?
Activating combat mode.
How much money do you want to bet that he charges you? Hey TJ Roxa, thanks for following. It's good to have you. Oh, Vital Slash isn't that great. I read it as meaning when you use it, it makes your next set of attacks critical, but it's simply an attack that always crits. 4 remedies, wow. Sort of like Bad Breath.
Modulating phase.
Thank you for following again, TJ Rocks. Good to have you. Hey, Marty. Oh. Dual horn. Oh yeah, there's been enemies. There's a dual horn in Final Fantasy X. He doesn't look quite this gnarly. This guy's pretty gnarly looking.
Modulating phase.
Wow, let's get this. I like this one because it makes you more lucky. Nope. Looks like he has the Endure status spec, which means when you deal critical damage to him, he's reduced to 1 hit point before he dies.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Alright, Zach, you promised us that you would be ready this time. So you're gonna do the little punching animation? Yep. So that animation is also in Final Fantasy VII. Yesterday we saw Hojo's little laugh animation. It looks like they've reproduced them with better graphics. For a kiss from my fist. It's a good question, man. Darkness. Alright, so that finishes the Yuffie side quests. Looks like it unlocked another one. Just between you and me. There's a secret item somewhere in the fields. In the hands of an anti-Shinra group, Shinra will be finished. Okay. Darkness must be materia. Is it status? Is it like blind maybe? No. Is it a regular item? I promise we just got an item called Darkness. It's gotta be material then. Materia then, right? Barrier. Oh, Darkness. Enable special attacks by expending. Oh, okay. So it's like the Dark Knight ability in other Final Fantasy games that have job classes. Like Cecil's attack when he's a Dark Knight in Final Fantasy IV. Got it. Caught up. Anonymous hints. Oh, thank you, Frank. Frank is on his Xbox One and unable to type into Twitch chat, but he is able to text me on my phone. He said he saw the yellow darkness material.
Activating combat mode.
So we're on very hard again, we might need to be careful. Earlier when we did a very hard mission we got one shot. Oh no. That's not good at all. Come on. Hoping that stop gaze works the way I would expect and that if I don't face his eye when he uses it, it doesn't affect me. Yeah. If I turn away from him? Nope. That is not the way it works, folks. Yep. Like, if it stops you when it stares at you, just turn around, right? That is false. Incorrect. That is not the way to do it, as it turns out. Okay. So the issue with this map is that it's huge, right? So we can't really do the stick-to-the-edges strategy to avoid battles. At least not do that and also see where we're supposed to go.
Activating combat mode.
I think that was pretty much unavoidable. But that means we should kill these Arimans as soon as possible.
Conflict resolved.
Just the corner. Okay, there's the enemy we're looking for down there. Ooh. So it's a quick jump there from Kira to Kiraga. I'm excited about that. Not gonna lie. Costs quite a bit more in MP, but we're not really using MP for much else. I'm gonna try to hit up that chest before we fight the Ariman. Yeah, in the first dualistic religion, Zoroastrianism, dualistic in that there are two gods, one is good, one is evil. The good one is Ahura Mazda, the evil one is Ahriman, that's what those eyeball monsters are named after. Hyperist. Oh no. I don't know if I can give up the silence protection
Activating
right
combat mode.
now. Oh, that one might be an actual Ahriman. Don't know what Curse does, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be happy about it. Oh no. Stop! Pretty rough. Do I have anything that prevents stop? Because that would be great. Stop, stun. We might be able to cheat our way into preventing stop. So if we switch this to stop blade, and then we switch this to status word. Is there a way for us to confirm that? It'd be nice if there was. Doesn't look like it. Status word, silence word. Yeah, we could do regular barrier. I'm not using Furaga. It was a magic attack that one-shot me. So we don't really need Libra. It's a good call. Gamer Shadow, we'll give it a shot. This is one of those missions where it's clear that we're not losing because we're just totally outclassed. We're just getting unlucky, getting one shot. Could be a little bit more careful, I think. We're gonna do the same thing though. We're gonna hug the wall to avoid as many of the encounters as we can.
Activating combat mode.
Except that one, apparently. We can test it out now.
Modulating phase.
Yeah. Oh man, catchy.
Power surge.
Cool. Might be graphics. If you're Alt-Tab, you should stop in and see what happens here. See a catchy cutscene. He like clapped right in front of my face. Okay, my courage is boosted. Not entirely sure what that means just yet, but I'm excited. Yeah, these ones are called Arimans. The other ones are called just Bat Eyes.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Now, are we still cursed? Yes. We don't know what it does, though. Clearly isn't good. So we'll just use a remedy and get rid of it. Don't panic when I use remedies, like those are the only status removal item in this game. They don't have like eye drops and other items like they do in other fantasies.
Modulating phase.
Stop is like an instant kill. It's not, but
Got him! Yeah! Later!
Conflict resolved.
the other enemies hit so hard that they one-shot you. Let's just use an Asuna, yeah? We could do that. There we go. We don't have to waste remedies. Ooh, this is not the way I want to be going. I want to be following the
Activating
wall.
combat
Is it
mode.
the same enemies again? Okay, no, it's different. We should let that hit us. Let's not kill the Bat Eye. I just want to confirm that we are in fact immune to it because of Stop Blade.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Get it, Sang.
Is this the end?
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Frank says it's save or suck as opposed to save or die.
Later!
Hey, what's up, Hydra and Nalid?
Modulating phase.
Nalid is my name backwards. Actual.
Power surge.
Alright. Stars.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah!
Thanks, Cisne.
I'm on fire now! Yeah!
You also a Dylan,
Conflict resolved.
as is mine. What a coincidence.
Activating combat mode.
Well, it's good to have you, Nalid. Nice. Dylan is Welsh for from the sea. I did not see the sea until I was 25 or something like that.
Conflict resolved.
Yep. Famous Dylans of history include the Welsh poet Dylan Thomas, famously quoted in movie Interstellar. All that poetry about rage against the dying of the light, that's Dylan Thomas. He was a drunkard. People tended to ask him what his name meant, because in his day it was extremely uncommon. It's still pretty uncommon, but it's a pretty popular kid's name these days. But he would joke and say it meant Prince of Darkness. It appears we are in fact immune to stop when we have stop blade and status word, so it is a good choice. We should probably heal.
Modulating phase.
There's my namesake, Bob Dylan.
Power
The rumor
surge.
is that I was conceived at a Bob Dylan concert. Put it past my parents.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now.
Ah! Can we get our victory off? Huzzah! Poison's pretty OP in this game, man. Like, it interrupts abilities, and a lot of abilities take a while to charge, so if you can land poison on them, it makes it hard for them to actually hit you. They'll go to charge up Thundaga, they'll take the poison damage, and it'll interrupt their cast. What? More Yuffie. You gonna try to steal my cell phone? Hey, what's up, the Arc of Angels, as well as Play with Pierre? Good to have you. Oh, look how sad she is! All you've got is a Vita? I haven't played the PS Vita. Is there any killer app for it? Really good game for it? It's worth playing? In fact, my only interaction with the PS Vita is, I think, what, Season 1 of House of Cards. There's some pretty obvious product placement where Kevin Spacey's like, ah yes, is that a PS Vita? I'm not the same person as the sender of the last anonymous message, so don't be alarmed. Uh-huh. Like, it always moves it to the spam folder when she sends you crap. Alright, let's go. These are starting to push it. I don't want to do too many of the missions where I'm just getting killed in one hit every time. Although, why don't we go until we're actually sure we're going to get killed in one hit. We can try this one again. We've gotten some levels since then. We got Kiraga. Really the problem we ran into last time was the random battles. It should be easier for us to hug the wall here. There's a chest down there we can nab. The 3DS has a lot of sweet games. I haven't heard of anything for the... Really the reason you'd want a Vita is because you can stream your PlayStation games to it, right? So you can play your PlayStation games remotely. Danganronpa? I have not heard of that. What kind of game is it? I have heard neither of 1 nor 2.
Activating combat mode.
These things can one-hit us if they charge us, so we have to be super, super careful. might be able to. Oh, like that. We might be able to do it if we can get a barrier cast off right at the start of the fight, so let's try it again. Tokiden Kiwami. Nice. I like anything that does that. Eventually we're going to do Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles and Zelda Force Swords on here. When we have the human beings living out here to do it, it's very hard to do that via online play. It'd be very laggy. Let's try that again. Let's open with a barrier this time. Might be what we need to not get killed in one charge by one of these birds. Monster Hunter, but with demons. Friend Philip would like that a lot. I've never gotten serious with the Monster Hunter game, but I'm looking forward to the new one for the 3DS. Ooh. The barrier was enough to keep me from getting one shot at least. Woo! Woo! Nasty! Oh man, and we're getting poisoned. Here's my remedy. Holy crap! We gotta take some of these things out. We're not gonna give up on this mission. I think we can do it. Is there anything else we can change about our current setup to make our lives easier? We don't really need the silence resistance. Kind of want the poison resistance, to be honest. Let's go with a hyper wrist. Poison, the add poison is still quite good. I don't think we need this anymore. So what will we take that would make our lives better? The Vid Up increases our defense against physical attacks. Let's do 2 of those. Okay, let's give it another try. Right? You hit once, it's game over. No. Frank is correct, they are some killer emos and emus indeed. I gotta go kill that bomb first. We don't want hysteric voices to hit us. I'm pretty sure that silences us. Hooray! Chocobo mode, for some reason. But we didn't actually get the Chocobo, or anything from that. Oh, we got a dud ability? What does this do? Thanks, game! Do you see what just happened? So because it didn't roll a Chocobo, a pot fell on my head and stunned me, which let them kill me. We're finishing this mission. The game can drop all the pots it wants on my head. Chocobo Stomp is pretty great when you get it. And not a kettle falling on your head. That's some Mother 3 shit right there. Dash. How does that work? Make triangle perform dash instead of guard. I might want that. I don't know what dash does, but hey, let's find out. And let's move these. Let's put barrier at the top so we can very quickly access it. I think that's fine. I actually don't think we're going to be stealing anytime soon, but...
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Oh man. We're never taking that dash materia off. You'll see what it does here in a second. Oh man, summon hype. Get something good.
Power surge.
Alright, Ifrit summon. If you haven't seen this animation before, you should tab in. It's pretty cool looking. All this bullshit, and it's not going to kill the emu in one hit. You rent the earth in twain. Like, basically we called upon the power of Satan to kill this emu, and it's not going to happen. Set the earth ablaze. Oh, looks like they're all still standing. That's not what we wanted to happen. Oh, no! Run! Run away! Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man. Dash all day. Look how fast that makes us move. We used to use roll for movement purposes. We're going to use it now just to get behind enemies and to avoid attacks. And dash can be our getaway and heal ability. Uh-oh, we got stopped, or stunned rather. Don't hit me while I'm in that state. We're not going to get away! Yep. We gotta make ourselves immune to stun. That's not helping right now. What does stun? Is it the mountain chocobo armlet? Okay. Yeah, we can't brook getting stunned. We do not abide that. Act does not abide. Alright, so next fight we're gonna open with barrier. If we get Satan to come help us out, that would be great. But he's already shown that he can't kill an ostrich in one hit. The last great hope of mankind against the devil.
Combat mode. Modulating phase. Power surge.
Hooray! Cool, cool.
Here we go! Go, go, go! Yeah! Yeah!
Look at our crits again. Whew.
Yeah!
You know, as we're doing this, we're getting experience, we're leveling up our dudes. So it's not a total wash. And I don't think there's any penalty for failing a mission. Like, you don't lose Gil or anything. Looks like that was a Futurama episode. We challenge you to a game of basketball. What happens if we lose? Nothing! No consequences and no threat beyond the shame of defeat. There's nothing at stake and no threat.
Activating combat mode.
Is this the thing? I hope this is the real one. I won't be wasting my time against one that's not the real one. This isn't the real one at all. It's okay. Uses a lot of AP to dash like that, but gives us a chance to get our bearings. Attack carefully.
Power surge.
I'll take Eris. Her healing wave, I think, gives us, it breaks our HP limit.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks, Miyasumari. Yes, see? That broke the HP limit, so it's pretty good. Nice progress, guys. We killed one enemy. Whew. Oh, it just drains our MP. That's not so bad. Looks like it's not interruptible, which is interesting.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
So that was not the actual enemy. I think the actual enemy is around the corner here. Yeah, that's the real one. Let's take a quick look at our gear, see if there's anything we want to change out. We want to remain immune to stun, for sure. Is there anything else that makes us immune to stun that's a little bit sexier? No, not really. Things that are worse that make us immune to stun. I think we want to very quickly attack the guy right at the entrance. Darkness is the opposite of what we want. I don't really want any of the other things. M barrier is not the biggest deal. We're never dying against magics. Why don't we use HP up? We've got our health broken right now, so there's a good chance that we'll survive. We're gonna give it a shot.
Activating combat mode.
So even with barrier, that Emu charge attack is a one-shot. And even with HP up. So that tells me HP up is not a good choice. Neither is Vid up. Neither of them really matter. If we're going to get one shot, we're going to get one shot. So we want to have stuff that keeps that from happening. Or benefits when we're not getting hit by that. So we could do Status Ward. And then we could do... what's this stun ability? Power Attack. We don't need to use this anymore. Shinra Beta is pretty good, 60 bit. We're not going to use Steel in this fight, so we can always put that on later. We're going to use the rest of these. How are we doing on stats? Is it okay? It refills us when we die. That's good enough. So heads up, we are going to keep playing Crisis Core here at 4 o'clock. Normally we change games at the 4 o'clock Pacific mark and switch to the second game of the hour. However, yesterday we ran 30 minutes late with Chrono Trigger. We were beating the game. So we're going to give Crisis Core an extra 30 minutes. And then at 4:30 Pacific time, we're going to switch to Final Fantasy VII Original, which I'll be playing for... it will not be a blind playthrough. I've played 7 many times. That may be very interesting to see.
Activating combat mode.
We'll call out the things that have been a reference in Crisis Core that are from 7. Alright, so that thing hit me with a critical hit this time, and it didn't kill me because of all my extra bits, so this might be the ticket. Let's try and keep them poisoned, yeah? Help to interrupt their attacks if they stay poisoned. Do some latent damage when we're running around like that. I think it's that butt attack that one-shots us every time. Nullify physical damage. Doesn't count with magic damage, but that means we should attack without any worry for a little bit. One of them, it's personal record. It's a PB right there. No! Hey, Swazigma. Welcome. We're doing this mission that's apparently way outside of our character's level range right now, but we're gonna make it happen, goddammit. We're gonna celebrate when it's done, and not touch the next one for like 10 more levels. Title this VOD, wherein we learn to evade the butt stomp of the wild emu. I hope we find a materia or an item eventually that reduces the like lag or recovery frames after dodge.
Activating combat mode.
Nope, we're not getting away from that one, unless if it heals us here. We gotta get a 7 on Angeal there on the right, it might save us. We ended up that battle, we started right in the corner. We did not get a 7 on the left, so we're not going to get any health here. But Dash will level up. Frank asked, have I considered a magic or ranged heavy build? It doesn't matter. The casting time on magic is so long that it wouldn't really help. Like by the time he finished casting the spell, you even see like when I cast Curaga on myself, they run up to me and hit me and kill me. It becomes really dangerous for me to even cast Barrier. I might be able to use a status effect build. That's part of why I'm poisoning them right now. The Mandragoras appear to be immune to poison. It's just the emus that are working. My only other real status effect I could use theoretically is Stop Blade, but the charge time on that is atrocious. I guess we could try Gravity. If it hits, it reduces their hit points by a quarter. I guess what do we sub for it though? I guess we could do Vid Up. We'll see if it hits though. Worth a shot. We use it as an opening move. It's certainly
combat mode.
potentially better.
Modulating phase.
Man, game, why you gotta do that to me? Nope. Yeah, so even just casting Barrier there rooted me in place for so long. Yeah, that hits pretty hard. It won't continue to hit hard since it's based on their hit points at the time when you hit them, so you can never kill enemies with Gravity. I hope that the one on the right gets a 7 here. Nope. If it did, it would give us enough hit points to continue fighting. But Gravity might be a good opening move if we can get it off in time for them to not hit us. As you saw, it was effective there, but the casting time, the duration that I was rooted in place, gave them enough time to run up and hit me. If I can just take out 2 of them, then the rest shouldn't be a problem. It's after that, it's kind of running around waiting for them to attack so that they have recovery frames, hitting them in the back a couple times, and then repeating. Would you guys believe too I'm not playing on hard mode? This is normal. There is a hard mode. When I played this game for the first time, I played it for like 30 minutes and I did it on hard mode. It was pretty enjoyable, but basically what it does is it multiplies all the enemies' hit points by 5 and all the damage they do by 5. Their AI doesn't change or anything like that.
Activating combat mode.
So we get our barrier off. Maybe we should kill the Mandragoras first. They appear to have significantly fewer hit points. The Mandragoras have, you know, like 4,000 hit points compared to the, looks like 12,000 on the emus. And it's their harassment they keep doing on the battlefield with their magic that's making this particularly hard. So we'll give that a shot. We'll try to snipe the Mandragoras first. We might not bother with gravity. Blind would be nice as a status effect, but we haven't found it yet, if it exists.
Activating
Remember, we
combat
cannot roll backwards here because that's the corner of the map. If we make the mistake of rolling into the corner, we have nowhere to go. Let these things do their attack if we can bait them into it. No poisons there, that was kind of unlucky. Got both the Mandragoras dead, we should be okay now, I think. We just gotta play it real safe. We get as far away from we can with these guys. Okay, we're out of MP, remember that when we heal. Oh no! It did like a double hit against me. Yeah, the correct thing might be to say, hey, let's not waste the next 30 minutes fighting this mission over and over, but I have a vendetta now. I know I can win this. I think barrier wore off is what happened, is I cast it at the beginning of the fight. It makes it so they can't one-shot me. And it lasts for a really long time, but I was fighting for so long I didn't see it drop off in the top left. The only indicator you see of whether or not you have status effects is the barrier that's up there. That's right, it's personal. I don't care about Sephiroth or Genesis, it's these two plant dudes and this emu.
Activating
And
combat
Vendetta.
mode.
Notice how they spawn in different places every time, so sometimes you get a lucky spawn where they're not right on top of you. Lucky would be nice here. We can get Cisne there in the middle. Nope, that is Sephiroth. It would have been an HP break for that.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Alright, cool. Someone's gonna level up. Power attack, that's cool.
Is this the end?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I don't really understand that dialogue. Is this the end? I'm trying, I'm trying. Followed by airstrike. I like how Seng's airstrike does comparable damage to Odin, who is basically Satan. This would be good, but it wasn't. If we had gotten Eris, she increases our hit points by like double, like our max HP. We got poisoned, we gotta clear that.
Modulating
We're gonna
phase.
be in big trouble.
Power surge.
Okay, I'm gonna get some more extra hit points out of that.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
improving.
Modulating phase.
We're probably going to recast Barrier after this modulating phase, since we haven't seen it in a while.
Here we go! Go, go, go!
Remedy didn't trigger, unfortunately. Attendant did. Got a River Chocobo armlet, and we killed him.
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Alright. Sang hits all enemies, so it could be good.
Is this the end?
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Yeah, the enemy, he has some kind of thing where he hits me as a reflect. But hey, we did it! Hooray! It only took us 20 tries. We got something called Status Strike, which I hope does what I think it does. I hope it's Status Plus Materia. That's pretty cool. That is actually kind of worth it. I know that was a huge pain in the ass, but if we can always apply all the status effects we have equipped, which granted are not many yet, but could be very soon. Gravity is not really a status effect, but I don't know if Drain counts, but God, I hope it does. I'm pretty sure it did back in the day. Final Fantasy 7 proper. We do stop? That'd be nice. Well, let's experiment with this status strike. That's pretty awesome. Like I said, we want that all day. We already have Poison Touch, but what does the River Chocobo amulet do? River Chocobo. It's an upgrade to the Mountain Chocobo. Okay, good to know. Yeah, there you go, Patrick. There's our evidence of should you grind before you have an established audience, even if it's like funny stuff is happening every time. Appears the answer is no. I can show you my graph from when that mission started and where we are right now.
Activating combat
Out of
mode.
the way!
Let's see. Do any of these status effects get applied?
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it!
I'm really feeling it. Hasn't all been bad. I mean, we've gotten 3 today. But
Conflict resolved.
didn't see that apply any status effects. Do we have any other ones? I don't know if stun counts, but we'll give that a try too. We don't really need barrier right now. We'll bring it back. That would be great if we could apply stun just from attacking things.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, if these guys get stunned from our normal attacks, we know the status effect materia is working.
Modulating phase.
Looks like it is. It's not with every hit.
Conflict resolved.
That seems like if the game is mostly physically attacking, you should stack up status effect materia along with a whole shitload of status abilities.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
Yeah, it's totes stunning him. That's awesome. Basically means I don't have to use power attack itself, which it's an attack that takes a really long time to charge and stuns the enemy when it hits. But now just by having power attack on my bar, I can stun the enemies.
Conflict resolved.
I really like to be able to equip multiple
Bring it on!
6 accessories. I have so many accessories right now. I'm going to equip one at a time, 2 at a time.
Yeah!
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it!
Modulating phase. Power surge.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Genesis clone? Okay.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Oh man, it's pretty cool. We just applied poison and silence to this Genesis clone.
Power surge.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Item fusion tome? No sir. I mean, there's that DMW bar down there that says limit. That increases when stuff in the story makes Zach really excited. Makes it more likely to roll 7s, basically. Here, let's look at there. I'll show you the tutorial that talks about it. One of the chicks we can summon with the slot reels, like, increases your limit meter as well. Yeah. Located in the upper left corner of the screen. Combinations of aligned 7s during battle will activate these status effects. So if you just have 1 7 on the left, AP costs 0, 1 7 in the middle, MP costs 0, and so on. You get 7 7 7, you're invincible. All attacks critical, null physical damage, invincible, and so on. You have this SP value. I don't know if you can even see it on the screen. Yeah, they're in the top under level 21. I have 95,000 SP. And every second that's draining in order to fill the bar, I get that for killing enemies. Enables items in materia fusion. That seems like that's a big deal. Right? Just kind of casually get it. Do we just use whatever we want, I guess? Like, can I just do mind plus mind? man, this system is a little bit deeper than I was expecting. Let me unequip some of my stuff here. Alright, so you're telling me that if I put 5 vidstones and like my Kiraga, I guess, what's that gonna do? Nothing. It's gotta be some like specific combinations of items. So I can't do item, item, item. What about the really good stuff, like River Chocobo? That gives me Blizzaga, but do I need the River Chocobo armlet? No, I get Blizzaga anyway. That's pretty random. It was pretty hard to just guess. I might need to look one up at some point. Alright, so let's do this again from scratch. We know we want... We don't really need the poison, the venom shock anymore. We know we want status strike, and if we're going to have status strike anyway, we may as well have status ward. That makes us resist both. Then, we definitely want dash. That's been very effective so far. Beyond that, we're gonna want steel, although we haven't stolen anything that's a unique item yet, so I might be convinced to drop that later. And then we want stop blade and power attack. And you know, and because let's just go ahead and drop it now. Dark fire will let us poison stuff. Then, having done that, we want hyper wrist. Shinra Beta. But now we don't have Kiraga. I guess stop isn't that important. I'd rather have Kiraga than stop. Hey lovely, how's it going? Oh no, you're on the final stretch. You can make it. I believe in you. Hear that soothing voice. You got it,
Activating
uh,
Andrea.
combat mode.
Been working hard for weeks. It'll all be for naught if you burned out now. Don't burn out, you got this, girl. Yep. Do you at least get to get some sleep tonight?
Conflict resolved.
I'm sure that's the biggest contributing factor. I mean, you got 5 hours of sleep last night. No, that seems to be common in physics, that everybody's staying up really late and getting up really early, but you infrequently sleep for less than 10 hours. So, in general, I think that hits you harder than it would most people. Just us and Patrick, by the way. I scared everybody away because I got stuck on this mission I kept dying on. Wow. That is a big robot, dude.
Activating
Let's do it.
combat mode. Modulating phase. Power surge.
Oh yeah, what'd they want?
Here we go! Go, go, go!
Nice. I didn't scare away Frank. Thanks, Frank.
Conflict resolved.
I can't see you in chat, so I can't tell that you're here or not. Wait, What? Why? That sounds like that's a good thing. I don't understand, Andrew. Can I just get some item? Keychain. Adds a slot for an additional accessory to be equipped. Alright, so Patrick, this just dropped from some dinky ass bullshit mission. It lets me equip 3 accessories, which I was just complaining about not 10 minutes ago. We have to keep doing nothing but missions. Maybe we'll add some weekend Crisis Core. If Andrea's gonna be really busy with her paper of just missions, we gotta grind all of them out. It's pretty brutal. Let's see. Rando mission, right? Don't really use AP, but well, I guess we do because it helps us run. Gotcha. Well, hang in there, kitty. You got this. You've been working your butt off. It would be a shame to give in now. I think we got it. Last push. Alright. Mako reactor. Right. Yeah, we'll do a bonus stream. Jai hasn't gotten back to me, Pat. I don't know if he's going to be available
Activating combat mode.
do any tutorial adventure discussion this weekend. Do you know if you'll be free? I forget what you said for this
Modulating
weekend.
phase. Power surge.
You can do it, Zack.
Yeah, I'm on fire now. Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Ooh yeah, girl. You got this. Alright, well I won't count on it. I don't want you to be stressing out about doing it. I guess if you're on in the morning and you have some time to hop on TeamSpeak, shoot me a G-chat message, and if not, no worries, next time. I would just be going through all those posts in the Google group and looking at the bullet points that
Activating
are in red.
combat mode. Modulating phase. Power surge.
Is this the end?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Hey Ben.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved.
Pretty nice, Sang. I didn't see what I just got. Apparently it's important. What was it? Thunder armlet. Okay. Oh, that could be relevant. We might land in a fight against them and we really need that on. I didn't realize it until we finally beat those goddamn emus, but their shtick was that occasionally when you'd hit them, they would just hit you back instantly, and that's what was getting me killed. They just needed to have enough defense to avoid it. They had like a thorns effect, basically.
Activating combat mode. Modulating phase.
Random cutscenes. Burning apple.
Power surge.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Conflict combat mode. Modulating phase.
Oh man, summon monster hype. Still haven't seen Bahamut.
Power
I
surge.
get Ifrit again. Andrea, tune in real quick if you're not watching the video. You're about to see a really cool graphic sequence. Summoning Egret, I think you named it when you would play Final Fantasy. It's my dude Satan over here. Beelzebub. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Wonder where he goes to get it done.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
You get my joke. It's pretty hot. I think this will be our last mission, then we're going to switch to Final Fantasy VII. OG Final Fantasy VII. No grinding to be had in that
Activating
game.
combat mode.
Is that true? What's a part of that game where you would really need to grind? Oh, I lied. Chocobo racing. That's going to be probably an entire 2-hour session, just Chocobo racing. We got to get Knights of the Round. It's not an option.
Modulating phase.
Why do we even do this slot machine thing? Like I said, someone designed this and I was like, man, gotta have the slot machine. It's gotta be little cutscenes. Gotta sometimes, you know, make you think that you didn't get it, but then you actually got it.
I got it!
I don't know what DMW stands for. It's just the
Conflict resolved.
Dragon Hearts. What that is. Halves damage received from fire, ice, and lightning attacks. We are equipping that all day. Alright, and we're gonna save and we're gonna switch to regular old Final Fantasy VII. Give me 1 second here to mess with the stream settings. The stream will cut out for, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. Come back.